me use mine. Where is the clip that I had? Oh, here it is. This weather's something else. One minute it's hot, next minute it's cold. Next minute it's hot, next minute it's cold. This weather keeps changing. It's so crazy, but what can you do? I think winter time is coming soon, or Thanksgiving time is coming soon. Let me put a little pencil in. I think when I get older, your pants will be shaking and stuff, and mm, hey, Si, what's up, boo? Let me put my little thing on my head. I've been exhausted. This medicine got me knocked the hell out. I've been exhausted and not getting enough sleep. I've been bumping into this stuff. It's so weird because I don't know. So the conversation today is your friends really your friends? And I share this with this because a lot of us is in false friendship. We think we got friends and they're not really our friends. We're being betrayed. And unfortunately, it's going on longer than it needs to be going on. And people that are in our lives should not be in our lives. And let me delete let me delete some of his forehead. And it's crazy because I know y'all like, but you should have got your head together before. Listen, don't judge me. Okay. Here we go. Hello. Let me see. My damn, wait a minute. Let me put this thing there because I can clean this thing now. Now the question is your friends really your friends? Let me see. Oh, somebody already delete. Somebody already delete y'all. You know, the question is your friends really your friends? So a lot of times, 100%, what's up, boo? You know, I'm blind as a bat. Oh my God. How are you? I'm trying to, I get on live and stuff because, I know I haven't been on here. And also, you go hit the Raven hashtag. And the medicine I'm on, it got me so sleep all the time. It got me knocked out. When I'm awake, I can't stay awake. And of course, I haven't bought my stand anymore. So if you want to buy me a stand, you're more than welcome. Because I'm using my hand. That way, better lighting. That's good, boo. Will somebody ever do that? Okay. I gotta go to the doctor again. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Ever since I've been to this hospital, I've been having to go to the doctor. I'm trying not to let it stress me out, but it's like I'm constantly going to the doctor. They're doing more reports and stuff on me. I guess I'm dying. I don't know. But I have to go back to the doctor. Matter of fact, they just called me a few minutes ago before I went on live. And my ears, do anybody have their ears like closed up a little bit? It's kind of like, you ever see that stuff? They got the thing that you put in your ear and the ear racks come out. 100%. My baby is crazy, cuz. My baby is, y'all put him on time out, mama. But, how you been, 100%? What's S Child, Miss Moore, Nova, and somebody needs this medicine, S Child. 100%. And it knocks me out. And I'm always hungry. I eat more than I can afford. So I walked all the way to the store to go get some food on Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Was it Sunday? Or was it? That's another thing. The doctor said my memory is gone. It's not funny. It's not funny. My memory is leaving me. So my memory is going away. It's taking me a long time to recover. Also, I have a problem with my speech. So I don't say things, pronunciate things properly. And it's just crazy. How are you, Daniel? Happy Tuesday. Hello, Mel. And I got some food and stuff, so I got my food on, of course, because I'm a greedy bitch. And also, my friend was teaching me about this stuff that you can get for I need to get for my keloid. So I'm still trying to work on that as well. But the question today is your friends really your friend? And the reason why I say this is because a lot of us are sitting around people that's not our friend. I was on YouTube and I was watching this thing about the girls like me that was being murdered and stuff. And the title was very disrespectful. It's so sad because a lot of times the girls have been murdered and y'all see me putting these tags up there being very respectful as far as their death. Now, I reported some of the stories as well, but the thing is, the story was not exactly like the one they portraying in these videos on YouTube. And when I'm looking at these stories and stuff, like, well, that's not how the story went. The fact that I've been doing journalism work and stuff, and I've been looking at this type of things that happen, it kind of made me think because the faces don't match up with the names. They just throwing somebody's face up there, and it's not matching up. Maybe I need to steer more towards. Let me go slower. My speech is very bad, so maybe I need to share more about the story, what happened to these girls, as far as being murdered. So when I saw them put up the video on YouTube, these girls' murderers were not the same guy. I reported these stories years ago, and it's a whole different person here. Now, whether they got more research on the stories, I don't know. But it's not mapping. It's not map. The map is not mapping. And the sad part about it, they decided to put up there, it's a man. They got the girl's face and put it, it's a man. Y'all can go on your YouTube page, you can look at it yourself. You can see the disrespect is, I need y'all to report it. It's very disrespectful. A girl has been murdered. Y'all want to say this clickbait and stuff like that because the girl is so beautiful. and you want to do clickbait as far as getting people out there to look because she's pretty. Now, if you don't like the person, that's all well and good, but not from my point of view. But the thing is, they already been murdered. They're already murdered. So why do you feel as though unnecessary to put that it's a man? And it's sad because, you know, family members have to see this type of stuff. And it's not fair. Just imagine you being murdered and then on top of that, they're calling you out your name. I got so depressed because I couldn't believe. I understand the world is very dark sometimes, but sometimes you just don't need to see that, you know what I mean? And I don't know. How are you, Gerardo? Hey, 100%. Your speech might be, but God, audience. Thank you. Yeah, my speech is bad. Since I had this stroke, I have to go slow. My speech is so messed up. And I have to go slow to make sure I'm saying my words the right way, that it's not slurred on my speech. And I have to go slow. When I like to tell a story, when I like to tell a story, I like to tell a story, but unfortunately, from the stroke I had, my speech is very messed up. So you have to work with me a little bit here, you know, trying to get myself together. Maybe I'll never get myself together. The doctor also called me up a few minutes ago before I came on live. And they wanted to talk to me again, but I didn't get the number. I didn't answer the phone, so it is so difficult to talk about stuff like this because I don't like talking about it, especially when these girls have been murdered and then misgender them and stuff like that. It's just horrible to me. Is that Fiona? It's not permanently messed up. It's called therapy, Dante. Therapy just have to do therapy. It's like people getting car crashes or they legs and limbs and stuff. You do therapy to get yourself back together. You don't know how much stress you're underneath. You don't know what you could take. You don't know your body function as far as strokes, heart attacks, overwhelm, anxiety, different things happen in your body. You're not aware of this. Only how you find out about this is when it happens. It's like having a heart attack. You don't know you're going to have it, but all of a sudden you have it, and then you're there. Then you have to try to work your way through it. There are some people that have stroke the side of their face. They stutter. Now I have stroke face. Stroke face means my face can go limp, and it just droops. It goes like, it just falls down. And I use therapy to like squeeze it back up in the place so it don't, you know, work through it. Anyway, so as I'm watching this stuff on YouTube, I notice a lot of it's going out because I think they got people more like clicking on it, clickbait, and they just feel as though this is okay. It's bad enough you've been murdered, but now you want to disrespect them through death. Not going to lie, I'll take this all hands down. Anyway, so it's a lot of different things that people are going through and stuff, and I feel so disheartened when a lot of people are going so many different things and stuff, going through things in life and stuff, and the world is so cold. And I understand people talk about the comment section, that people saying a lot of mean things. It's just horrible though. It's just horrible. Hi, Fenty. 100%. What they going on 100%. My 100% is like, it's the thing. It's definitely a lot going on in the world. I'm exhausted mentally. These pills I'm under, they put me to sleep. I can't stay awake. And it's just crazy. But how many friends are really your friends is the question. Because a lot of times we think of people are our friend, they don't even like us, they don't even love us. They're actually a part of your demise. They're actually in our life to make sure we go down the lane. And I was talking to a friend of mine. She's very quiet. And I asked her a few things, but she's not answering my questions. And this is the thing about me. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me and stay away from me. You don't have to play phony or fake. I promise you I'll leave you alone. It's not a big deal. I will leave you alone so fast and quickly. And unfortunately, people don't feel that enough strength to be strong enough to tell you, I don't like you. Even though you did nothing to them, they don't like you. That's why I notice that people doing funerals and stuff, they'll just start talking like, well, I don't know why you here because you never liked her anyway. The daughter be speaking about how badly you treated her, saying goodbye and stuff. And it's horrible. It's horrible. It shouldn't be that way, but it's that way. So it's just so sad. The comment section sometimes be so dark. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. But who am I? I can never tell people what to do. Clearly. And that's fine. Yeah. Batman. Hey Batman. But that's the thing. I need to think I can stand up. I gotta get a if you wanna give me a stand so I can stand up and put this thing here and I can hold this. I need to stand because my stand broke. So I can't use it. And I do not want to put it on this thing because it's broke. And I take a chance and hold it. Let me just see it. Okay. I'm gonna show it to you. Okay. Now if you notice in the stand. Oh wait a minute. Okay. Now if you notice on the stand is like this, right? Now the piece is right here and it's broken off. So this is the part I'm gonna put it on, but it's broken off, and by it being broken off, I can't use it because I'm afraid to put it on the stand. See how it stands here? What it'll do, it'll break. This part will fall off. My phone be on the ground. It'll be the phone broke. I can't afford a new phone, so I have to work with me with this until I hold my hand until I get another one. My money don't allow me to get a new stand. In the meantime, I feel safe with it in my hands. So that's where we're at right now. I'm just gonna put it back. So how this weather changed? It just got first was warm, it got cold, now it's burning up. So where's the air at? So that's the thing. Okay, we go. Let me see these names. What's the matter, 100%? They give me a hard way to go, baby. My sister, y'all give my sister a hard way to go. My baby is working overtime. My baby is working overtime. She like, bitch, what's going on? I'm surprised S-Child ain't on here. But, I don't know. You said I dyed my hair black, 100% because, I don't know. I'm going through something, but you already know. I would say keep my hair blonde, but you know I'm gonna keep it blonde. I'm still going through what you already know. What is understood don't have to be explained. And I'm always hungry, more than I can afford. So I walked away to the store to pick up some food. Sunday, Monday, Saturday. Went up this Saturday, got my food. Got there too early. Then they said the store was closed. Opens up at 8 o'clock. So I'm sitting outside waiting for the store to open at 8 o'clock in the morning. I got there because I thought it was going to rain. So the fact it's going to rain, I can't be walking with no food. My cart is kaput. So I pushed the cart up the street at this breaking down, But it made it to point A to point B. So I'm grateful for that. But that part. So I have to go to the doctor tomorrow again. I'm so tired of doctors. Ever since I've been in the hospital, they keep. Ever since I've been to the hospital, I've been in the doctor's office every week. So ever since I've been in the hospital, they put me. I've been Let me go slower. Ever since I've been to the doctor's office, I've been in the doctor's every week, and now I'm just trying to push through to make things happen. I have another appointment tomorrow. I have another appointment. Well, it's the last one, so that's difficult. But in some of these places are so far away, and the fact that I don't have a car, which makes it difficult because I have a car. And I'm like, but I'm grateful. But I'm grateful because my car was giving me a hard way to go. My car broke down so much I could not afford it. I need a car, yes, but I could not afford it. Maybe somebody will donate me a car, but I was like, I cannot afford this car. I spent $600, and the following week was another $600. I said, this car is costing me way more than I paid for it. So I'm like, I can't afford it. I paid for that car like 10 times over, and the car was a 2005. And I was glad, I hate to say it, but I was glad to see it go because I had to try to pay rent, car insurance. It was so much stuff, and plus the car kept breaking it down. I was like, oh my God. Then they hit my car. My car was hit. My car was hit 6 times. So now if I come outside, my car be on the sidewalk. My car is hit across the road. And I'm like, I can't afford this. So it was a blessing that the car broke down on me. It broke down on me a few weeks ago. And the guy said that he could fix it for me, but it's going to cost me $500. I said, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford another car for $500. I couldn't afford that, and it was breaking down. It was a 2005 Dodge Magnum. If you look at my channel, you can see the Dodge Magnum on this channel. You can see for yourself the kind of car it was. I only took pictures of the inside because it broke down. And I don't know. But I'm going to be honest with you, I feel so free. I feel so much free because you know what it's like when you go outside your car and don't know if it's out there when you come back out for somebody to hit it again. Somebody hit my car with a white car. Now, I'm assuming it was this man because I went downstairs to move the car other side of the street, and this man takes his car. He was driving his GMC truck, and as I'm walking down to move the car to the other side, he takes the car. He just stops the car moving. So I'm like, okay, we go. So he takes the car. And he swings the car like in front of me, which he could hit me, but he didn't. And he's sitting there watching me in the car. So I'm like, okay. So I get my car. I come outside. Somebody hit my car. And I said, you know what? That's fine. What can you do? You can get mad all you want, but your car still hit. But I'm grateful. I don't know. I just got a feeling something else is coming. I have a feeling I'm about to get another car. And it's funny because I don't want another car. When I tell you that car dogged me, that car jumped on me and dogged me, mollywopped me, beat me up bad. And even though I do need a car, but what I went through with that car, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But, and I don't miss it. Let me tell you something. I was doing that driving for Uber Eats. I was doing Lyft driver. I would go all the way to New York City, to Staten Island, New York, LaGuardia Airport. And I'm gonna tell you something. People are mean. So I picked this girl in the car, and she sat behind me, and she clicked it like behind my ear so I could hear her click the gun. And I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna shoot me in my car. And I'm like, so she made sure I could hear the clicking noise of her getting the gun up to shoot me. I don't know if she's gonna shoot me or not, but I don't understand why you need to click the gun behind my head. Cause I'm going this way, and you click the gun behind my head. And I'm taking you all the way to fucking, I think it was the Bronx. Yeah, I was taking it to the Bronx. And I took it to the Bronx and stuff, and once you know about, anybody knows about traffic, I got home, I got to the 5 o'clock traffic. The traffic would be the traffic jams. That means if you're going to leave out at 5, you're going to get home around 8 o'clock at night. Because you're running into traffic. And I was like, okay. I hated it. I hated doing that. I hated it. I would go to Edison, New Jersey. I hated it. I've learned one thing about driving. They're the most meanest people in the world. The privilege is just disrespectful. I also got reported from this girl who was a schizophrenia. She was schizophrenia, and I had no idea to handle people like that. Nobody speaks about these things that get in your car. They don't tell you that people with schizophrenia, they may feel like you're trying to kill them. You're not aware of their health-wise and stuff. All you know is they're in the car with you. I picked up people from the drug rehab where they had needles and stuff. They could take a needle and stick it in me, a drug needle and stick it. I'm turned this way. So they decided to stab me with a drug needle. Guess what? I'm just stabbed with a drug needle. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy to be a Lyft driver or Uber driver. It is the worst. People are really going through hell through that type of work. And they get people give you hell. But I guess you gotta be strong. Hey Rosalind. Hey Chris. Hey Victor. And it was difficult. It's difficult. It's imagine getting in a car with somebody you don't know and they got a gun behind your head. You don't even know they're going to shoot you. All you know is you're trying to take them home. I went to LaGuardia Airport. I hated it. Let me tell you what they would do. They would have me going to a certain area. Like, they would put, they're not going to New York. Then all of a sudden, they would put in the car. They would click it on. I said, well, ma'am, this thing says I'm going to the George Washington Bridge. My English is not so good. Oh, now you know how to speak English, but I told you I couldn't go over to New York. My English is not so good. So now I'm going to New York City. Now I'm going to the Bronx. Now I'm going to Queens. Now I'm going to Brooklyn. All because you lied. And people used to say, why don't you just kick them out? I couldn't kick nobody out my car. I can never do that to anybody. Just put them out the car. My conscience wouldn't allow me that. I would feel so bad because if something happened to me, it's gonna bother me. Now some people don't care. They don't care. They put you out. They don't care. But for me, I think my problem was I care too much. And the one thing about me caring too much, it was my downfall. Guys would have the girls get drunk up. They would put the girl in the car with me. She's drunk. She's pissy drunk. And she's leaned over in the back seat of the car. She's passed out. All I can smell is liquor. She's not aware nothing's going on. She's not aware of nothing. The guy be like, I just need you to take her home. I take her home, but I'm like, when I tell you earn your money 10 times over, then I got into an argument with black mothers. Black mothers are the fucking worst. I'm sorry. Not all of them, but a lot of black mothers are the fucking worst. Let me tell you what they do to me. They will put babies, in the car with me and tell me to take them to school. I said, man, this is a baby. I can't. Well, everybody else do it. I can't do it. Why can't you do it? Everybody else do it. This is a baby. This baby will not be able to fight me back because it's a baby. Then for you to tell me to take your baby to a whole nother place, you don't know me. I could be a killer or something. I don't want this on my conscience. And the baby like, well, I said, put your mother on the phone. And I'm arguing with the mother, and she's telling me, well, I have to work. And what that got to do with me? This is a baby. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a baby. This is a baby. When a baby can stand up in your car and look over their shoulder and look at you. And I'm sitting looking at the person, this is a baby. I'm not, no. And the baby like, why can't you? No, I can't. I'm responsible for you. If something happens to you, no. So I'm arguing with the mother, and she's pissed off at me because she wants it. And the funny, because the little kid's like, she said she's not going to take me. She said you have to be in the car. She's like, let me speak to her. So she come on the phone. Listen, I need you to take my baby. I have to work. I said, that's not a problem. Well, you need to just, I said, well, I can't do it, man. What do you mean you can't do it? I have things I got to do. I understand and I agree with you. I'm not doing it. This is a baby. I understand maybe you get some welfare check or something that you don't give a damn. This is a baby. You should be more responsible when you're having the children, and you just don't put a child inside of a car, which is me, in danger. Hey, Deshaun, what's up, boo? And then they get mad at me that I'm all kind of bitches and motherfuckers. You can't do this for me. If something happens to this baby, I'm responsible. She's saying nothing gonna happen to the baby. Here it is. I'm looking at this person. He's like this. He's this little down here, and I'm up here. I'm like, I'm not taking him. They be pissed off. And they were little kids. So, me as a person that raised children, I would have a problem putting my baby in a car with a stranger that I don't know. You know nothing about me. People abuse children. And then for you to get mad at me, then report me. I've been reported. I was reported by the schizophrenia fat black bitch. She just came out the army and she had trauma and shit. So I'm sitting in the car and she's like, life is so horrible for me. And I'm listening to her story. I don't want to hear it, but I have empathy for people. So I'm like, my man. She said, well, I'm gay. I said, that's fine. She said, me and my lover been together for years. Okay, well, okay. She says, things don't be working out for us. Okay. You be polite, let them tell their story and stuff like that. Really don't want to hear. She's like, I bought her a house of ladies. She don't treat me right. I do the best I can. That's okay. So she's pissed off and she's upset with her lover. And then she calls up she calls up Lyft and tells them I was a very rude driver. I very disrespectful and I need to be fired. Now remind you, I didn't say a word. I let her say all this shit and she contacted Lyft to tell them I was the worst fucking driver. I had no idea. I had to get on my computer and type them a long ass letter, letting them know that there are people that we're picking up that's not mentally okay. They're not mentally able. And this girl suffered from trauma, I don't know, but she was just mentally fucked up. And I got this crazy bitch in the back seat reporting me. And I'm sitting there listening to this fucking lifetime story from this fat black bitch. and I'm listening to the story and I'm going, it's okay, man. It's okay. You know, God works in mysterious ways. And I'm rooting her on to be strong. It's gonna work in your favor. And you report me in. You can't make this shit up. It is the worst fucking job in the world. It is the worst job in the world. And it's funny because I was disrespecting. So this one girl get in a car and she's pissy drunk. This is 8 o'clock in the evening. She's drunk. So I'm sitting in the car. I pick her up. I says, you order a car. She said, oh, this you, Raven. See. So she jumps in the car. She takes me. She goes, oh my God, look at your titties. I'm like, ma'am, could you please take your hands off me? She said, oh my God. Now remind you, you hear the stuff about Lyft, but you never hear the stuff what they do to us. So she's filling me up. She's all the way behind me as if I know this girl. And she's squeezing my breast. And she's like, oh my God, you're so pretty. I said, ma'am, could you please keep your hands off of me? Thank God I grew with alcoholics. Because my heart goes out to them. But I'm like, ma'am. And she's like, she pushes up on me. Oh my God. I'm like, ma'am. Breath smell like pure liquor. She's drunk as hell. And I can smell on her breath. I said, she's not gonna remember none of this that she's doing. She's not gonna remember nothing. And she's like, oh my God, you're so pretty. You must have a lot of boyfriends. I said, ma'am, could you please keep your hands off my chest? She said, but they're so soft. Ma'am, could you please keep your hands off my chest? So she sits there and she's like, well, what's the matter with you? But mind you, breath. All you smell is liquor, strong liquor. And I'm like, thank God I love people that never reported them in. I would never do that to them. But the fact I grew around alcoholics and stuff, my heart goes out to them because I would never, report them in. But I just blew it off. Countless times that I picked up people, they was drunk. And I think the one that really affected me the most was the 98-year-old woman. I had to pick them up from Jersey City. I picked this woman up from Jersey City in the place right around the corner from Journal Square. It's like a tall building. So I picked the lady up there, and the sun comes out and take a picture of my car. So I'm like, okay. So he takes a picture of me inside the car. And so he says, well, I need you to take my 98 or 99-year-old mother to the doctor's office. I said, take your mother to the doctor's office. He said, yeah. Is that a problem? I said, no, it ain't a problem. So the lady gets in the car. She's old. She's 98 years old. Or 99. You never know. My memory is bad. So she busts her way around the corner. And she gets to the back seat. I jumps out and help her in the car. Now remind you, I'm not supposed to be getting out the car to help her in the car, but she's 98 years old. And her son is standing there looking at me. So I jump out the car to help her in the car. I put her in the back seat, make sure her seatbelt is on. Now, remind you, this is COVID-19. So I'm like, get in the car and stuff. She said, oh, thank you so much for helping me. I said, oh, God. Of course, I'm not going to say nothing because my mouth is shut. I need this money. I need this money. So I'm sitting in the car and everything. So she starts to talk to me. She's like, well, thank you. Her son comes around to my side. He said, that's my mother. She's 90 years old. I need to take her to the doctor. Are you going to take her? I said, yeah, I'll take her to the doctor. And all I kept thinking was, you old, you stupid bitch. You got your mother in the fucking car, 98 years old. You fucking bastard. And I'm mad as hell. But I ain't saying shit. I'm just. So she gets in the car, I put in the back seat. I put in the back seat. I have to close the door, make sure she's okay. Make sure she's inside so she don't fall in the car. I proceed to take her to the doctor's appointment. Now, remind you, I'm taking her to the doctor's appointment. Now, normally, what you do is let the person get out the car and they go about their business. No, Raven, the dumbass, this bitch gets out the car to help her out the car. Now, remind you, I'm double parked illegally. So I jump out my car, hit the blinkers on so we could go around, and I go proceed to help her get out the car. Not only do I help proceed get her out the car, I take her up inside the doctor's office, inside of the office. So I have to take up the stairs to get inside the office, inside the hospital. Now the son could have did this, but he didn't bother. So I'm taking her, I'm holding on to her because she couldn't hardly walk. So I'm holding her and I'm pulling her, making sure she don't fall. Because if she falls, I get in the office, I have to sign her in so she can go to the doctor's appointment. I sign her in, and she's like, oh, thank you so much. She said, thank you for helping me. She hands me a $10 bill. I said, ma'am, there's no way in hell I'm taking this money from you. You're 98 years old. I'm not taking no $10 from you. No way in hell. It's a damn shame that your son, I ain't say this to her, of course, I'm on my business. So I got into the office. I got into the doctor's office and helped her inside and got her in and stuff. And I'm like, this is crazy. And I feel like I'm targeted because I guess they got on my profile. I guess they got on my profile by my name. We have a dumb bitch here working for us, so this bitch will do anything. When we have one of these empathy motherfuckers. Because I was just an empathy bitch. They just call me all the time and wanted to use me. So I got in the doctor's office. I went out to my car, double parked, prayed to God the cops didn't give me a ticket. Because the cops love giving you tickets. I was not in the car. I went out, so thank you, God. Got my car and drove on home. Not home, but to my next order. That was in Jersey City. And that was way down the hill. But I'm going to tell you one. This black guy picked up. He was straight from hell. He gets in the car. I says, come to pick him up. He don't want to speak, which is fine. There's not a requirement to speak to me. But usually when you get in somebody's car, you say, how you doing and stuff. He didn't want to speak to me. It's just fine. It's going to be a short ride because, So he decided when he gets out the car, he's not going to close my door. He's going to leave the door open and just walk out the door. So I'm like, he don't say thank you, he just walks out the door and just leaves the door open. So I was like, now I don't want to start no smoke because if I act like a goddamn fool, I'm going to jail. So I just played off like he actually closed the door and moved forward. I'm going to tell you something. It's something about dealing with black, not trying to shoot black people down because every race got problems, but it's something about these black motherfuckers. They do some grimy shit. Now I love my race sometimes, but sometimes we do some wicked shit. And remind you, for no reason. Now I picked him up and dropped him off his location somewhere way down in the goddamn boondocks. And he treated me like shit. Which is fine. I said, okay, well, it's a job. Somebody know. That's why when you see people on these Uber drives and Lyft drives, and they be saying what they're going through, they get treated like shit. Trust me. People forget that they are human. It's just crazy to me. And then it's my favorite one, these college motherfuckers. These college bitches, bastards, motherfuckers. They sit up there, instead of them saying, I'm in the dorm, you could come to, in the dorm and location. Does anybody know about college stuff? You've been inside these dorms. The dorms have different names. Um, Section B, Harry Tubman Way, or Paulville Ray, some shit. You don't know what the fuck is going on. So you sit there, you're like, well, I'm here. I can't find it because my GPS says I pick it up. Here they come. All the fuck you gotta do. Now remind you, I have to go to the place to pick up your order. I have to stand inside and wait for your order in line. Then I have to pick up your order, make sure that everything's correctly. Then I proceed to head up to you, make sure everything's in the bag. Then I finally get to you. I can't find you where you're at in the campus. Now you're mad at me because I can't find where you're at. Now you can say, let me just come outside because it's kind of like a puzzle out here. I'm going to help you so I get my food. No. I'm going to give you a hard way to go. And I'm like, I can't find you. Well, everybody else does it. That's why when people take the food and they spit in it and kick it on the street, I be like, because it's just grinding. It's nothing wrong with helping people out if you know your area is like a wrong way or a long way or just off the radar. It's also another thing with GPS. GPS gets you lost. A GPS will tell you to go down the street. There's no way. It's not the right street. So you go down the street that the GPS tells you to go down. Then a person gets mad at you for going down the wrong street. Well, why don't you just follow the GPS? I did. Well, evidently you did something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my goal in life. I just want to mess up your whole order so I can piss you off and just fuck up your whole day. That's my goal in life. That's what the fuck I want to do for the whole day. Piss you off, get your order fucked up so you can get upset with me. I tell you, Uber and Lyft is the fucking worst. But one thing I can say about Lyft drivers, one thing I like about them, they always gonna have 10 with me. If you don't want to pick this passenger up ever again, Lyft is the one you need to go. It will say, do you want to pick this passenger again? Absolutely not. You click on that thing, it says no, I don't want them to see me again. You will never see them again. Now as far as Uber, they'll just make their money, they don't give a shit. And the funny thing with Uber is, it's so sad, but it's so true. Uber's getting lawsuit. Guess who the lawsuit money coming out of? So if I pick up an order, I said this before, if I pick up an order for, I'm gonna give you a rough draft on what I go through. Well, I went through. I ain't go through no more. So I pick up an order. I would start at 4 o'clock in the morning and start picking up orders at 5 o'clock in the morning. And every African, everybody's out there, Spanish people. And I would pick up the order and stuff really early. Sometimes the orders are correct. They close the bag up to make sure you eat this shit out of it. You can't check the food because it's already sealed up. Because maybe you get sticky fingers, maybe you want to eat. So we can't see what's inside the bag. You put coffee in the bag, milkshakes in the bag. We don't know because the bag is sealed up. So the thing is, I pick up the orders and stuff, and the orders not always be correct. So I picked the order up, and then I had to go to, they put me on packages. They put me on packages because they didn't feel as though I know how to pick people's orders up. Now, I'm going to say this again to you, which you've never known about this before. If you don't know, today you want to know. Package pickup. Package pickup means that You could actually do illegal stuff on package pickup. I'll give prime example. I actually got into it with somebody who decided when to put me. You can report me and all the fuck you want. I ain't doing it. So if you are a person that does illegal things as far as drugs and illegal stuff, you pick the item up. Now remind you, they have this app where you just pick up on location. You're not coming to the house. You just come on the street and you pick it up the package and they put it in a car with you. You know what's in a car with you. If it's a bomb, only thing you know, you pick up a package from this person. So now you're picking up this package, don't know where it's going. There's no name on it. It's like a blank thing. And then once you swipe, drop off, here it is. You're going to New York City. I said, I'm not going to New York City. Well, man, the orders for New York. No, man, I'm not going to New York City. I'm not going to New York. I'm not going to Holland. I'm not doing that. Well, you know how much I was going to make? You know how much I was going to make? I was going to make $4.05. $4.05 to go from Jersey to New York City for $4.05. And Uber don't seem to have a problem with that. Like, how do you do that to people? When I tell you people from Uber be really suffering, that is some grimy shit. I hope they report it in. I hope Uber gets shut the fuck down. They make they slave drivers and basically they just dogging their workers. They're dogging them. You're not even giving them enough for a living. Just like the lady said, the reporter said that she said she didn't get an order and they come to find out she was eating the order and stuff. So she wanted a Kool-Aid and stuff and she walked in the room. Said, well, you said that you didn't get your order and Uber shot me down. Uber Eats shot me down as far as they're giving. She goes back to the place and finds the lady is eating the food. Now, I'm remind you, I would get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would stop working from 4 in the morning, 5 o'clock I would start. I would stop working at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Guess how much money I'm going to make? Think about this. 5 in the morning, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 8 hours. 8 hours of driving, picking up orders, picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. Plus, there were other people's food. Guess how much money I'm gonna make? 8 hours of work. I would make $20 fucking dollars. $20 for 8 hours of work. 20, not $20 an hour. $20. You know why it was only 20? Because it was $2 here, $1 here. $20 is like you would have to almost do like 2 days pay to try to get $50 for one day. $50 just for one day, but $20 is a gold mine for you. So you have to work that many hours just to get $20, and I made no money. And the person showed up and stuff. They be cussing you out, telling you all how fucked up you are, and you like. That's when you saw the girl. She's like, all I'm getting is $2. She ain't lying. She only was getting $2, and she did not lie. I was doing this stuff. I was like, I need the money. I made it part of my place. I'm suffering here. Like, instead of complaining about it, I just get up and do it. My heart was broken, but I needed even when I found this something for 20, I would need 20 of that for gas money. And I would just get up and just fall asleep. And I was like, but I kept going. No matter how bad it got, I kept going. And I prayed to God I could get a better car. I said, Lord, I need a better car. If I get a better car, I can do Uber Eats and I can do Lyft driving because my car is too old. Because I was doing Lyft and they said, instead of letting me know that my car was too old, they didn't tell me. I mean, I know it was too old, but some people are still working. My car was in 2005. And instead of them telling me, your car is too old, we have to shut down your service because your car is too old. It's not the limit of that could be, pick up orders. So I'm sitting here, this is years ago, about 2 years ago, and all of a sudden I go to pick up an order and stuff, the car cuts off. So I called them up and said, well, what's wrong with the app because I'm not getting orders? They said, we reset you off So you couldn't tell me that I was being shut up and say, yo, well, your car's too old. You couldn't give me like a week notice. You just shut me off like that. Yeah, well, tell your story walking. Okay, tell my story walking. Okay, okay. But I have bills. Okay, but who cares? You know, we have bills. Get over it. Okay, okay. So you don't care. And I sat in that car, and I didn't even move. I just sat there like I was just like this. I was looking out the window. I know I'm dramatic, but I was like, I'm sitting there looking at everything. I said, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't make them give me orders. I can't make them give me a better car. Okay. And you know how you sit there, you're in shock, but you don't sing. You feel like crying, but you just like, you cried out because you done cried so much. You like, you don't tell nobody because you know they're going to blame you anyway. So it's like, oh my God. So you like, and most girls know what it's like, and most guys do too. When we start doing this, we sit in the car, we just can't believe we just go. And we just shock. But reality is your car's too old. I was like, well, it wasn't too old. Y'all would send me over to goddamn New York. But it's definitely an experience, though. I wouldn't wish Uber and Lyft on my worst nightmare, cause you're gonna work over and over time. And I was I was doing the work, being fair. Now I should have just been a fucking prostitute. I probably would have got more money. Well, definitely would have got more money. But here's I'm trying to earn an honest living like a dumbass, and what I got my reward. It's crazy though. But what can you do? And shit you could do about it. You could tell your story walking, or you can just complain about it. But they ain't gonna do shit because the bill's still coming. The bill's still. You know how it's like you go to the mailbox and you don't want to open the mailbox up. You're like, I don't want to open this mailbox up because I know it's gonna be in there. Here come a bill, and you don't want to open the mailbox and you open it up. There's a bill. So open up the mailbox. I see a bill inside. I'll be like, oh. I just sit there. I just sit there. I wouldn't even tell people because I was like, nobody don't. It's funny because nobody don't care that you're going through it, and a lot of times you don't even want to talk about it because you're already depressed, and then it's already your fault because you know everybody don't blame you anyway. Then you set up a little cash app like, can you please help me? You like a cash app me somebody please help me. I'm suffering over here. They're like, yeah, 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 whatever. So, then you try to do YouTube to try to make money. Then they decide to say, we don't want you to be a partner. We're taking you off YouTube. We're taking off you the monetary value. I said, okay, why not? Why not? Why not? I just work for free. Why the hell not? So I said, okay, okay. And remind you, my YouTube page is seen over 2 million times, and my reward is 0. And I just, when you start getting so many bad things happen, you don't get upset. Just like, okay, okay. It's a part of the punishment, you know, and it's amazing though. But if you used to bad things happen to you, you gotta navigate through that shit. You're like, okay, I'm navigating through it. I'll get my ass kicked, but ain't no decrying. I don't cry anymore because it don't help me. My blood pressure go up high. I'm on these blood pressure pills now. Can't even fucking sleep. But you know, hey Asha, what's up, boo? And that's the thing. Hey, Flamey Tiger. Hey, Fear. Hey, Michael. Yeah, that's the thing about it, but it's okay. You know, one thing about me, I have the thick skin. And I be getting my butt kicked a lot. I ain't gonna shame about it. I get my butt kicked, sometimes stomped. And it's funny because you're like, well, damn, just let me breathe a little bit before you kick my butt again. Nope. You slam dunk me again. Then you watch people like, oh, I just bought my kid a car, a BMW. I don't want this car. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I can't even get a car. And you're upset because your parents buy the right car. I'm like, are you kidding me? Addition? But you know what? That's all good. We make it work the best way we can. And that's all we do. We smile and grin and bear it. So tomorrow I have to go to the doctor again. Excuse me. And I'm on this medicine. This medicine knocks me the fuck out. I'll be sleeping. I had my hair blonde. I made it black because I'm depressed. My hair is black. You already know, as child, my hair is black. Shit ain't right. But I don't know. But we still push through though. No matter how bad it get, we push through. Maybe somebody be like, I'm gonna give you a new car. Just send it to YouTube. But nope. Not for you. It's not gonna happen for me. And it's so funny because so many things that happen to me that's bad that I just smile at it. I don't even get mad. I be like, I ain't picked the light. Okay. Anyway, as we still push down doors and sometimes slam on us, we still keep going. Anyway. Exactly. Oh, well, y'all. I'm going to get off this live. I just wanted to talk to you for a few seconds to let you know my doctor's appointment again tomorrow. I'll be going again to another doctor's appointment. I don't sleep at night. When I went to the doctor, he was like, well, what are you suffering from? I said, I suffer from memory loss because my memory is bad. My memory is bad, and I think the longest I stay in the stress, I be stuttering, and I have to keep monitoring my stuttering. I have to talk slow so my words don't come out slurred, and it's difficult. But anyway. But all right. Oh, here you go. All right, y'all. I love you all. Protect your spirit. No matter what things go bad, you still keep going good. No matter how bad something push you down, you still keep getting back up. But have a blessed day, and hopefully everything goes well for you, especially for me. Don't be afraid to hit my Cash App. You're like, I ain't hit no Cash App. I'm gonna give you shit, bitch. Suffer. But anyway, God knows your heart. Have a blessed day. And thank you for subscribing to my channel.
Hello, Moto.